So I lost 3 family members in 3 years. My second grandpa, my grandma, and then last year my mom. And ever since I lost my mom, I just don't know how to live, how to carry myself, I just feel like I lost a guide. I used to call my grandma my compass, and my mom was my guide, and these women just back to back left me. But back in the early 2000s, I remember there was no WhatsApp, and I called my mom on Skype, and I started crying because I was feeling so overwhelmed. I was going to school part-time. I was doing 2 jobs, one full-time, one part-time. I have PTO meetings, I have this, I have that. And I was just so overwhelmed. So I called my mom and I was crying. And she stopped me in my track as soon as I started saying, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. I'm so exhausted. Can you come just get the kids at least?" I'm like, it's like the world is falling on my head. She's like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "Are you crying? Are those tears in your eyes? Okay, I'm going to hang up this phone and call you back in 5 minutes, and I better not see any teardrop on your face." So that is so not the answer I was expecting to hear. I wanted to hear, "Oh, my daughter, it's gonna be okay. I'm here for you," or "This is what you're supposed to do. Like, tell me what to do. Should I leave a job? Should I drop the school?" I spent my whole childhood accusing my mom of choosing her education over me, so I didn't give a damn about education. Like I say, I am not gonna let education stand between me and my kids. So I'm doing differently. I'm doing things differently. It didn't work either. So when she called me back in less than 5 minutes, by the way, she was like, "To make this the first and last time you ever call me crying. What is wrong with you?" And "Have you ever seen me cry? Have you ever seen your grandma cry? We do not cry." Okay. She said, "If you must cry, get in the shower, turn on the water, cry there. And when you don't cry, or while you're at it, cry to Jesus. If you call me or any of your friends crying, what do you think is going to happen? As soon as you hang up, the gossip starts. You do not cry. You pray. You talk to yourself. You see what you do wrong and you do it over. And you're tired. Who made it for you? You made your bed. Lay in it." She was being like so tough and a little aggressive, And I was stunned. I was just listening to her. I'm like, "Oh, okay." But believe it or not, I've never cried since. Like, just sit down and just start crying. My tears, I believe, need a purpose. That's what I understood from that unusual advice. I do cry in showers if I must. I do cry to Jesus, like she said. And when she passed, I spent the first 2-3 months. For those of you who follow me on my other account that I got locked out of, I was doing trends. I was smiling. I was forcing myself to be happy. But then when I look back, was I really happy? I mean, it was genuine. I was really smiling from my heart because I think that's what my mom would want me. My mom wouldn't want me to cry for her passing. Even my grandma, we have good conversation right before her passing. My grandma was like, "We have good times. We have all the conversation that need to be had. Okay? You do not need to cry or mourn me." But when she left, it was deep for me. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't ready. But for my mom, she hid the whole thing from me. I didn't know. The entire family knew. I didn't know she was battling stage 4 cancer until it was too late. And I felt like I was robbed of a chance to mourn her. But then I started thinking, how do children do it? How do teenagers do it? So if I'm lucky enough to have my mom up till 40s, I should be okay, But sometimes it doesn't work. But my friend just reminded me just today, he said it never goes away. He lost both of his parents, not immediately, but years apart. And he told me it never goes away. So sometimes you might feel like mourning, and that's okay. But sometimes just live life. So if somebody's out there struggling through losing close one, loved ones, I guess it never goes away. But we learn to live with it. Thanks for watching. Bye.